Once upon a time, a British prince fell in love with a beautiful American actress who would go on and give up her very accomplished life to be with him. She saved him from years of drug abuse and depression, but many still despise her for it. Thankfully, he would save her when both of their families and critics put her life into danger. Today, we'll discuss the early years of their marriage before they left the UK in 2020. Cinematic Royalty presents A Royal Marriage, Harry and Meghan. This is a multi-part series, so make sure to come back for the rest. The prince meets the actress. One day in 2016, Prince Harry saw a photo on Instagram of a woman with the dog filter and he was amazed. Bro was immediately taken back by her beauty and reached out to their mutual friend for a potential meeting. That woman was the American actress Meghan Markle, who starred on the series Suits, which she would go on to do for 7 seasons. Their mutual friend reached out to Meghan stating that Prince wants to date her. As an American, we don't really know much about the royal family, so we aren't socially aware of their nicknames, nor the details of their entire life. So our homegirl Meghan Markle was confused, but she asked their mutual friend if she can see Harry's Instagram profile instead of Googling him to see how he presents himself, not the way the media does. So then they began texting each other and getting to know each other better, even having many things in common. She mentions her acting career as well as her humanitarian work, which hits close to home in Harry's heart. However, when he asked her out for a date, he suggested his place, which Meghan immediately denied. Homegirl don't care if he's a prince, she ain't gonna be a booty call, so she declined that location, so both later agreed to meet up in July at Soho House in London when she's visiting the UK for Wimbledon. Their first date did not start off great as Prince Harry was 30 minutes late. Meghan began to wonder if he's actually taking this date seriously, and if not, she booed ahead out. She thought maybe it's a big ego thing, but thankfully homeboy was just stuck in traffic and finally arrived, but he was so sweaty and red. This didn't ruin the evening though, as both finally met in person and immediately had sparks flying like fireworks. Harry was gagged at Meghan's beauty, even describing her as heart attack beautiful. The date went amazingly, so they arranged another date for the following day again at Soho House. But this time homegirl Meghan would come late, but both were so happy to just be around each other and would be the night of their first kiss, cementing their romance. Harry and Meghan's blossoming love. But remember, Prince Harry lives in the UK while Meghan was splitting her time between her hometown Los Angeles and then to Canada since Suits is filmed there. This relationship was not just long-distance relationship, but very private considering the past abuse from the press Harry has suffered his entire life. Harry and Meghan kept in touch, and 6 weeks after their second date, he asked her to join him in a trip to Africa exploring the wilderness. Homeboy showing that riz early on. Meghan did admit she had doubts, wondering what if we don't like each other and then we're stuck in the middle of the bush in a tent. Thankfully, that didn't happen, but instead the opposite. They developed an intense bond in that trip. They got to know each other without the press intrusion, which really helped solidify their relationship. They were officially a couple, but were extremely discreet as so many weren't aware of the American actress. Meghan Markle is dating the prince, then our baddie went back to film Suits, but both constantly made efforts to continue their relationship, constantly flying out to each other. In November 2016, Kensington Palace issued an unprecedented statement confirming the relationship while condemning the intense wave of abuse and harassment Meghan faced from the press. Harry wanted the world to know that he is in a loving relationship with Meghan and will immediately defend her against the racial discrimination. Meghan would go on to meet his father, then known as Prince Charles. She also met his brother Prince William and his wife Kate Middleton. By introducing her to his family, Harry was signaling that Meghan is the real deal, not just a fling. By early 2017, Meg has spent half her time in Canada and the other half living with Harry in the UK. Their first official public appearance as a couple was at the 2017 Invictus Games in Toronto. People were finally seeing the fairy tale of a prince and a beautiful actress coming together and falling in love. But this appearance did anger many